Hello everybody, my name is Bart Brentjens. We are here at the Mercedes-Benz UCI Mountain Bike World Cup Cross Country Andorra. Next to me is Bec McConnell, and she's going to explain you the course.
Let's go, Bart.
Let's
Check it
go.
out. Cool.
Okay, Rebecca, let's have a ride on this course here in Andorra. Altitude.
Yeah.
How are you actually?
Well, hopefully we can breathe a bit. But
Yeah. We always say we don't speak in the climb, and especially here on altitude. It's going to be difficult. So, after the start, what do we have?
Straight into one of the many steep climbs that Andorra has to offer. This course pretty much just goes directly up or directly down. We're barely into the climb and I'm already losing my breath.
I feel it, it's steep. You have to shift. But after the start it looks pretty wide to me.
Yeah, this course is quite good with a few open sections and plenty of opportunities for passing. And yeah, even some new sections on the downhill, which has a few lines and a few choices and passing opportunities.
You will see that a bit later on. What kind of chainring do you run here on this course?
Here I'm going with 34. For me it's pretty standard for most courses to go 34 with 10 at the back, it's enough. And yeah,
50.
Big one at the back for the steep climbing.
The weather is pretty nice.
Yeah,
It's dry here.
there's been a heat wave in Europe, I believe, and
It is, yeah.
so yeah, it's nice to get some dry and warm races. Summer's finally started.
So after this climb, the first one,
Got 2 lines.
which line do you take?
I'll go left.
I follow you.
Sounds good.
Full suspension bike, Rebecca.
Yeah, it's
What's your choice?
the bike decision is the talking point this week, I think. Yeah, it's a difficult decision because there is so much climbing and the hardtails are so light and accelerate really well, but I think because there's no rain it's going to get super rough, and yeah, I think at this stage I'm going towards the full suspension.
Even if you have to ride it in short track as well.
Yeah, even the short track makes it something to consider as well. And yeah, once you choose your bike on Friday, you don't get to change your mind.
Now what about the tires? Is that something, what kind of pressure do you run on a course like this?
For me, I go with 17 psi in the front and 19 in the rear.
And how many bar is that?
I have no idea how many bar that is.
We will have a look on the scale, on the schedule. Have you do any preparation for this course here on altitude here in Andorra?
Yeah,
I mean, this is 2,000 meters. The highest point is 2,100, I guess. Where we almost are.
I think everyone has their own approach to racing in altitude. I've been at home for the last 4 weeks in an altitude tent, so it's the first time doing that, so hopefully.
And which elevation does that have? I mean, inside?
I believe we went up to as high as 3,500, but yeah, hopefully.
But that means you sleep on high altitude for how many hours?
Well, I sleep about 10 or more hours per night, so
That's good.
yeah.
So the second climb done.
Hey.
This is a pretty steep climb, isn't it?
Yeah, this one you don't see so much on the cameras, but it's so challenging. It's got some roots and a few lines, and
it's pretty dusty on the course already.
Yeah, I think after the under 23 men's race it will be very different.
And here it's wide. You take that difficult inside line
Here
by going
there is
outside.
always some troubles in the race on the start lap. It's just a bit challenging enough that with all the traffic it's...
So probably this is the highest point of the course, I guess.
I think
What's
so.
coming next?
This is a rocky, bumpy section where it's quite fast but easy to lose the line. Ooh, like that.
She's way too fast for me.
We lost him. Sorry, Bart.
Sorry, Rebecca, I couldn't follow you.
Sorry.
Fast line you had. More descent here. Settle down, drop a seat post.
The dropper and the full suspension.
It's very rough. Also different line for me again. Too hard to follow her.
Here is just super rough.
This one is even so rough. I made it. I made it at my hardtail. I think that's the right choice, you're fully. So what's next?
Oh, the world's steepest climb,
Is it?
unofficially. Yeah, this one is brutal.
They call it the wall, isn't it?
Yeah, this one.
Does it feel like that?
This is where you second guess your full suspension, I think, if any point on course. But I think your body will be a little bit fresher after that long and super bumpy downhill.
It's getting more rough even. I rode the course yesterday, but now it's very rough.
Yeah,
This course needs a bit of rain.
yeah. But it was raining on Wednesday afternoon, so
Some thunder showers. So here you're using the smallest gear.
yep. And usually searching for one more, but
How steep is it actually?
I don't know. Do you have the stats?
25%?
I could say
30 maybe?
nearly the hardest part of the climb, I think, is when you get over this steep part and it's a little less steep and you have to
Accelerate.
really, push on the pedals.
And your heart rate is up to the max here.
Yes, even if you don't want it to be.
And if you're talking about tactics in a race on this course, what do you have in mind? Or is it still secret?
No, I think it's always important to have a good start at the World Cups. You know, if you can be in a good position, you stay out of trouble a bit. And yeah, I think at altitude it's super important to ride your own race and your own speed, because
yeah, if you blew up in the beginning of the race,
yeah, you're in
you
trouble.
pay for that.
Yes, and you just can't recover from those hard efforts like you do at sea level.
Do you like this course?
Yeah, I think it's quite good. I don't love riding the grassy sections, but I think it's a really good course for both spectators and the riders.
Yeah, the spectators, they can see the riders from different angles.
Yeah.
Every few minutes they come by. So the wall is done. Luckily, the hardest part of the course is done, I guess.
I think so. And this is harder than it looks.
So tech feed zone here.
Yeah, here's where we can all grab a drink, and I think here it's going to be, you know, with the heat and the altitude, drinking is going to be super important.
It's very bumpy here on the grass.
Yeah, that's for sure. And I think this one's part of the short track as well, this climb. So.
This is a hard climb too. There's no speed at all.
Nah.
So a lot of shifting as well, isn't it, on this course?
Yeah, shifting, lockout, dropper.
Oh, that was a nasty rock in that corner.
What's that?
A nasty rock, very
Yeah.
sharp.
Not only that corner. Another
Lines
two
here
lines.
again. Nice flowy descent. Nice descent.
Yeah, that one's super fun.
With the next car.
Yeah, you pay for it. There's
It
no
comes so quick again.
There's no free downhills on this course.
You did such a good race in Nova Mesto.
Yeah, that one. Big surprise for me. So
But also Alpsa was good, wasn't it?
yeah, Alpsat, I think maybe my performance was just as good, but I had a mistake in the short track, and so I was starting around 40, and I really paid for that in Alpsat.
So another descent.
Yep. New line on the right here.
a fast single track.
Yeah, I really love this kind of trail. It's just flowy and natural. And I think we'll appreciate that it's in the trees on Sunday too.
Yeah, when the sun is out, it's very warm.
Yeah.
Okay, high altitude. Oh, too close to you. Foot on the ground.
Yeah, that corner is the tricky one.
Difficult.
This is where you get a taste for the end of the lap, I think.
So we are almost there. It feels like a nice course to ride.
Yeah.
Many opportunities to pass.
Yeah, it's super good like that, I think. If you have a bad start, the penalty is not too much. But totally impossible to ride easy.
Yeah, another grass section here. But it's a beautiful place here in the Pyrenees,
Yeah.
in Andorra.
For us to go to all these places in the mountains is just amazing. Just for an Aussie to see, I'm sure for you too, with all the mountains.
Yeah, you don't have this at home. No mountains at all.
Yeah.
But you have been in Australia after Nova Mesto.
Yeah, we went home for 4 weeks just to recover and keep working to next year, and it was so nice to be home.
So almost there. I see the 80% rule.
Yep.
Sign of that.
Last little bit to the feed zone.
So 2 times a lap, tag feed. As
Yeah,
normally. That will.
I think here it will be important to take tippy bottles, get your water, gels, everything.
Energy is probably very important as
Yeah,
well, especially
for
here on
sure.
altitude. So now, sprint.
Get in a tuck.
It looks like a nice finish.
Yeah, I think we'll be happy to have that downhill bridge there to get us home. Woohoo!
Good job, Rebecca.
Thank you, you too.
Good luck for the weekend.
Thank you so much.
So that was it, Rebecca. Thank you for riding this course here in Andorra. And of course, watch it live on Red Bull TV on Sunday.